Hi everyone, it's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesigns.com. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the little blue button. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified. Okay, back in the she shop. So the other day, we restored a box. Very exciting stuff. That had been covered in apples and all that stuff. Got another box. This one has also been in here forever. I don't even know how long this one's been in there. This one is a dovetail joint box. It is a lot older. You can tell I got it for $3. This was before the thrift stores had lost their freaking minds. That's how long ago I got this. Because right now this box at a thrift store would be $20. Let's get that price tag off there. Okay. This needs light restoration, and it's needed light restoration since I bought it, and that's why it kind of sat here. I wasn't sure if I wanted to take the whole thing apart. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with it. Well, I'm going to stop hand wringing and we're going to get to work on it. So the door on the top has a veneer that is coming off right here at the edge. I'm going to glue that down. It looks like, oh gosh, is this going to be a problem? I'm going to give it a light sand over the whole piece is my thought, because there's just scratches, and I mean, it's patina, but at the same time, it's not good. It's just, I don't know. The wood looks dry. It needs a little bit of help, a little bit of love to bring it back to. I don't, did somebody fill this? I didn't fill it. I haven't done a thing to this thing. If I had started this, the price tag would have been off of it. But doesn't it look like somebody's been filling it? I honest to God don't have any idea what the previous owner did to this. I do remember this thing giving me a wicked sliver when I got it. So I'm not even sure where the wicked sliver came from on this thing, but we are definitely going to sand the whole thing down, just to prevent any kind of sharp edges. It may have broken off, but I think it was this piece here on the edge right there. See where it's broken off? I think that's what got stuck into my hand, if I remember correctly. I mean, I know it's been here for years. I'm not proud of that fact. I'm going to take this rope that's on here off. I think after it injured me, I just kind of went, I don't want to deal with this anymore. That was at the beginning of this channel. Like, I got this years ago. And I don't know why it was set aside. Just took that off the handle. There's no need for that to be on there. But it was. And I've looked at it every day that I've come in here. I could see it. And I'd look at it and I'd go, well, not today, you know, kind of thing. And I'm like, okay, today's the day. There's doom piles, and then there's holy hell piles. This is in the holy hell pile. First thing first, we need glue. That glue bot. I've been sanding so much stuff. There's sanding dust and everything. I got the glue bot here, and I'm just going to wedge this underneath that, what the hell? That piece that's a veneer that's coming up. I'm just going to get some glue under there. I'm not going to be making repairs to it as far as clamp. We're clamping this sucker down. As far as taking it apart, gluing it back together, that kind of stuff. I'm just going to secure the bit that's loose. And then we are going to do cosmetic fixes. Just to get it. This is a damp cloth. Getting the excess glue off that you can't see right now. I'm just going to get it to the point where it looks nice, a little nicer. I'm not going to be making major structural changes. I think this, that's where I stuck myself. I can see its raw edge right there, right there. There was a piece that got into the palm of my hand. I remember it. The hair on the back of my neck still stands up when I think about it. Maybe that's why you've sat so long. You tried to kill me. I'm going to give it a sanding, a good sanding over the whole thing. And then we're just going to put teak oil on it. We're not going to do heavy duty repairs to this at all. So it's another light project that should have been done a lot sooner. I don't know if I thought I was going to paint it. If I thought I was going to do like a decoupage on it. I'm not really sure what the intention was when I bought this the first time. I do know that now I don't want to do anything to it beyond just kind of give it a new breath of fresh air. The wood is very dry. And like I said, I do not know what the person before me did to it. Like, what is this? There is nails through the dovetail. There is, so, I mean, I'm not doing it. It's not mine. Not my problem. It just needs some love. I mean, it's a nice enough box. A lot of different, people like little wood boxes. I can even set it on its side and make it look like a little cabinet, or, a lot can be done with this thing the way it is. So let's just leave it the way it is and make some light repairs and sand it down. But I've got the veneer clamped in place and glued. Let me give it a light sanding. Okay. So I gave it a light sanding, and the heaviest sanding that I did was to the bits that were sharp. I don't want any sharp edges on here. It's still a little sharp there. I might have to hit that a little bit more there. That's always my concern, is that people get hurt on this stuff. And I mean, you take your chances when you go to an antique store and start playing with old wood, but if I can avoid it, I'm going to avoid it. So this still has to dry, and then I just lightly sanded. I didn't sand the top yet, but I lightly sanded. I didn't take away any of the patina. A lot of the patina will come back. Like, I can see marks on here that you will see when I get the teak oil on it. I still am wondering if, it looks like filler. Like, was somebody filling this for some reason? The whole thing is got this, that looks like filler to me. They just failed to finish their project and moved on with their life. Sent to the thrift store. All right, let me get that sharp bit off there. All right, I just sanded it down again, and I ran a rag over it, and the rag didn't get caught on it. So that's a pretty good indication that it's, it's rough, but it's not sharp. Just gonna do a test patch. It doesn't look any worse. Kind of looks the same, so. Okay. Let me show you. Don't worry, I'm gonna show you. Stop yelling at the screen. I can't hear you anyway. Okay. So, it just didn't get worse. Looks exactly like it did before. Why do I feel sharp down here? What's going on down here? Where was it? Where was it? Where were you? No, I don't feel it. What's going on? Okay. Well, anyway. Well, just to hell with it. Let's get the tongue oil going. Besides, I've got a little bit of tongue oil in this. Oh, I forgot to dust it. Oh, well. We're going to lock in some dust. I need more tung oil. It's teak oil. I know. I got it wrong again. Because it's not what I want to use. That's why. I want to use tung oil. I don't want to use teak oil. Both oils are what's called a drying oil. Both will protect a surface. Oh, this is some dry veneer. Oh my. Like that is soaking in quick. All right. Most of it's dry already. This wood was so freaking dry. All right, let's just wait and let it dry. Look at all of the crap that's on my floor. That's like all my paint stash down there. I know, there's paint on this side. This is paint, this is paint. Supplies all around me. You never know. That's why I look down. You'll be watching videos and I'll go, where did I put that? Because it's just piled up. We got to get through it. We got to get through it and get rid of it. And part of it is get rid of these projects that are also piled up. Like my closet space has projects in it. There's a closet in this room and it has projects in it that have to go. They have to get done and they have to get out the door. This was in the closet. This is one of the ones in the closet. Y'all, we are down the rabbit hole now and getting through this doom pile. I've got a few projects up my sleeve. There's a few things in here that have been in here way too long. And yet sometimes I'll come in here on my days where it's my day to work and I'm like, what should I do? I'm like, really? Look around, grab something. And that's what I've been doing these last few days, is just grab something. Don't overthink it. Don't put too much brain power into explaining why it can't be done. Just grab it and get it done. And I've learned that I'm getting kind of creative on how I get things done. Like, it may not be what I initially bought it and thought this is what I'm going to do with it, but they've been working out. You've been there, you've seen, and we're getting a lot done. So I have to just remind myself that not every project has to be exactly what I thought it was going to be when I bought it. Like, I have so many things that I'm like, you know what I could do with that? And then I buy it because I think that's what I'm going to do with it. And then I'm like, I don't have the resources, or I don't have a piece or a part, and it's expensive, and here we are. And I've got pieces that got broken, that got damaged, things that, you know, and I'm like, let's get it done. I'm in the mood to get this all done. It's like Swedish death cleaning, office edition. DIYer edition of Swedish death cleaning. Like, it's time to get it done or get it gone. Like, move it on. So I'm trying not to overthink these projects, and I'm trying to just, okay, let's just get it done and get a price tag on it and get it out the door. I'm getting high though. I'm going to leave while this dries and I'll come back. Yeah, it got cold. I did put a second coat on this thing and I'm a little high from the fumes, but, this is what it is. It's an old box, but it can be set up this way and used as a little cabinet or however we want to use this. It's now going into the shop with a price tag and out of my sight. This is one of those projects that you're like, I don't know, she just like, I'm sorry. I know this is not like knock it out of the park stuff, but I'm happy that this is leaving the workshop. Hang on, I want to get the bottom. I'm going to just put a coat on the bottom. Because I've had this thing forever, and I stare at it every day that I come in here. There it is, just sitting there, just looking at me. accusingly. A lot of this stuff in here is just, it's taunting me. I don't want to be taunted by my projects of past. Sorry, the bottom was still really dry. And it used it up. Cool. I'm happy. Now I've used up all of the teak oil that I had in that cup, and I don't have to pour any back. But, you know, at the very least, this thing now looks alive. It doesn't look dry anymore like it was dry. And the glue is holding nicely. Up here. Where is it? Not flaking up anymore. The veneer is obviously cracked on the top, but it's holding on. It's not coming off, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm just going to get it in with a price tag and move on with my day. It's quite late in the day, actually. So I've done quite a few projects today. I think this is my 5th project today. And I know it wasn't a hard one, but it feels good to work through all these little projects that needed to get done and take a breath instead of being overwhelmed by more stuff coming in and new stuff coming in and needing to get on to that project. And it's just nice to slow it down a little bit and go, okay, what do we have already, instead of going and buying something new. I would like to get more little tables. Maybe I'll have to make some tables. Do I have anything to make a table? Got legs over there. Maybe I can grab another tabletop somewhere. I bet I have a tabletop somewhere. I have a vanity that I need to take apart in the garage. That's going to happen. It's going to get warmer here, hopefully. Supposedly it's 60 degrees tomorrow and then like 30 the next day. I don't know. The weather's going to be crazy. But I'm going to get that pulled out when the weather turns warm, and then we're going to pull that apart into 2 nightstands, because right now I broke the mirror. Well, I didn't break it. It broke in my storage one cold winter, because I've had it for like 2 years now, and the first winter that it was in there, the mirror shattered. And I was like, I wanted to paint the whole thing and restore it, but now I'm stuck with just the body because it's too expensive to replace the mirror. So that had to find a new life. It has to get my idea for it went out the window. Again, that's the theme of this year. The idea went out the window. Now I got to find a new purpose, a new way to restore all these pieces. So another one on the books. This one's going in the shop. All right. Thanks for watching, you guys. Happy junket. Bye. Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.